Hello, welcome back. Last time I met Not Health, and learned of his disdain for temporal projections. I stepped in here, I solved this room, that's right. I'm gonna keep going this way and see what happens. I get to a room with just a concrete token, a speed potion, and a health. So if I don't take the potion, he steps off of that. Is gonna toggle this. Toggle that, and then do this. Then step back there and close that. Okay. Let's just assume the potion is necessary for now. Well, that did nothing. Then what do you expect me to do here? I mean, I can't make it out of there in time for that, obviously. So I need him to somehow route the other way. How would that become possible? Perhaps if I messed with this. Okay, well that might be a start. But I mean, since those are one-time pressure plates, those are essentially closes. So from that side, that's not happening. How do I affect things here is what I'm wondering. So there are two rafts. Me stepping on this myself just locks me out of this whole section. These are all solid walls, I'm pretty sure, unless there's some hidden cracks somewhere. The only door I can bump... Yeah, because if I do this, then make a request, he won't be able to fulfill it. But what if I take the potion, make the request, get in here very quickly, probably having reconfigured the...
Now I can't get there.
That's right, now you can't get there. What if I let you go one more step?
Now I can't get there.
Okay, this is the start of something, maybe. But how could it be anything, because the only other action he can take, even if I get there in time, which I can't, is still going to just press this plate. Like, I haven't changed weight. But if he can't get there... Hold on, how quick can I get here with the raft here? Not quite quick enough. So pre-position raft, put sword that way, request, probably get it on the right half turn, I don't know if that was, but...
Hey, I'm blocked.
Okay, so he's blocked. But then he steps there and just resets the state of everything. Okay. Well, hey. I'm getting the idea, I think. That's probably a good way to be.
Got it.
So if I want to be quick... Ooh, I wasn't. Let's put platforms the other way. Is there enough room to get them around each other? Maybe? If I'm crafty about it? Yes. Now if I wanted... Let's see, if you have to go orthogonally anyway, I think it's actually better to have it here? Because as I'm going... I don't know, it's hard to tell. This should work. So there, half turn, right?
Going. Got it.
Yeah, okay, so I want the half turn, so I have as much time as I can get. Oh yeah, I have lots of time to get here and block
Hey, I'm
him.
blocked. Hey, I'm blocked.
There, he's blocked. I can get here a lot quicker. Make another request from a different home.
Got it.
And now he goes around that way, hitting this without ever touching that. Okay, so that wasn't that complicated. Real neat use of the elements here, because like this room just looks like it has basically nothing in it. But there is a puzzle there. I always enjoy these like hallway puzzles. I made a whole level kind of about these, just like puzzles that take place in a hallway around like, you know, they barely have dedicated like rooms set up for them. It's just like, here's not much space. Doesn't look like you could fit a puzzle here, but you can totally fit a puzzle here. Where do I enter this room from? I mean, I guess I could have entered from where I entered. There's a seeding beacon. Why a goblin? I can enter from here. I can enter from any entrance, maybe.
Got it.
Why a goblin and also why an invisibility potion? What am I trying to do? Oh hey, so this is that familiar get in and then get out. So not just get in, I don't have a token this time. My first impression is that in some way I need to make a goblin stand on a pressure plate and stay there while I'm out of its range invisible, but
Going.
how would that ever happen?
Got it.
Half doesn't care if I'm invisible, he can hear my voice and figure out what to do about it anyway. If a goblin were to stand on one of these plates... Hold on, no, I have an exit tunnel. I only have to go in. Okay, well, so for one thing... It does seem as though I need Half to set his home there. Okay, well, here, you, come with me.
Follow me.
Yep.
Stay put.
Yeah, sure.
Out.
Going.
So this is the one for the middle one, right? Yeah, okay. So once you're standing there, set that as your home. So it feels like what I want to do is have the goblin somehow parked on this plate while I go and ask Half to open this door. From there, that won't work. No, because I need a safe place to stand in the middle. So somebody has to stay on this plate. So the goblin has to have his home there? That's plausible, I think. I think that's totally plausible. Here's how that's gonna happen.
Got it.
Yeah, that's sort of plausible. Let's see, how will that... How? Okay, so first of all, goblin to me.
Got it.
So with a goblin coming my way... Here, get hung up on my nephew, even though he's not my nephew.
Got it.
So you're stuck there, that's nice. Ooh, I just got an idea. It won't work, but my idea had something to do with like a moving Half is an obstacle for a goblin who keeps trying to sidestep around him. I don't think that's going to happen the way I was picturing, though. So I can certainly bring the goblin to me. Move it around a little bit. And you know, I can become invisible. Problem is, like, so I was picturing something like using health as a ratchet here, like this.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait. Oh. I see. Got it. Got it. I see exactly what to do. Okay. It was simpler than what I thought. So I do want to set his home to a place, but not the place where I set it before. Alright. So try and open this. Go ahead and succeed. Then set your home there.
Going.
Now I can just let the goblin in myself. Also health. Go open this door, please.
Got it.
Take your time. Because I gotta give you a friend first. He gets on well with goblins, right? There we go. Okay, now I'm invisible. That guy can't see me. Half's home is set here. I need to set it... here. This is not a problem because of the tunnel. So I need to set it there, which is fine.
Got it.
Yeah, so that was the one trick. Just set his home there so that he can trap a goblin. Okay. And actually, we can pass each other here. I can make it there, and then you'll let me in and everything's great. Cool. Alright. That's neat.
Got it.
A nifty little goblin mechanism. Okay, good.
Got it.
I like how most of these puzzles so far have followed the same format. I'm sure they'll branch out more as this goes on, so maybe this is just the section that feels like this section feels. Most meaningless statements. But I think you know what I mean, you know. There's a running theme in these rooms, and then there might be a different running theme in different sections. Oh boy, puffs. Health danger. If I can close a door on these, then they'll go away. However, if I can get all four of them to unite, they might be able to block a thing that I might want to block. It's not impossible. However, the warm health is mostly going to be closer to them than throw. I like this double fuse going all along here. What can I affect? My proximity to the puffs maybe, and which of these doors I tap on.
Going.
So yeah, this is an ask health to dodge puffs puzzle. I made one of these once. Hold, that's a fluff vent. Oh, it's a fluff vent. That changes things. I thought they were just 4 loose puffs. So if those are fluff vents, then this is really just health survival. That's not so bad. Oh, okay. It's just health survival. It's just health survival. Okay. So he can't open that one. If I do this, then you get extra puffs. So the best, yeah, most optimal would be to hit it on 29. Okay. Ah! That was confusing. Okay, that door was open. My eyes were over here. I stepped, then I looked and saw Beethro standing on a closed door. It felt as though I had stepped onto a closed door. Wait, that's the one he just... Okay. Alright, so why don't you just home yourself there? If these form into... Oh boy, this is not good. I'm gonna have to just allow him to rehome there. Will this work? Yes. Okay, things are fine. I'm treating this right now just as if it's a simple race. And that might work fine.
Going.
So here comes some more puffs.
Got it.
I blocked up this vent. No, I didn't. There are 8 in there now. Just gonna let you return and die.
Hey, I died.
Hey.
Got it.
What if I wait a turn before doing that? Then he'll be 1 more north. And able to survive this.
Going.
Yeah, he's gonna die no matter what I do here. If he could stay exactly there...
Going.
Well, could I have waited a turn before I do that?
Going. Ow,
Nope, that doesn't work.
Going.
Maybe this. No, he doesn't wait long enough. Alright, so he's in a bad situation. Has to survive a bit longer. And yeah, these are never closing. That's never reopening.
Got it.
Okay, so I got myself into a bad situation. Let's just let him do whatever he's doing here. Okay, that improves things quite a bit, actually.
Going.
Perfect. Okay. That helped a lot. If I do this and then that, then he'll die. So we can't be doing that. Puffs will move. Health will move. Fluff formed. I think that's good. I think that's what I want. Because growing fluff will not kill health, right? If I wait, that happens. If I don't wait, better things happen. Okay. Well. Sure, so set this as your home. Actually, let's do this.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh dear. Well, he's fine now. Okay. I didn't pay attention to the fact that those were fire traps and that would activate them. Right, I just clicked on this and saw a bunch of colors and didn't really process what they meant. It's just like, oh hey, a bunch of colors. Anyway, I got it. His home had to be on one of these, and that had to happen at a time the fire traps came on, but like, the requirements were just... What was here? Was there something there at room start? I'm curious. There was fuse, of course. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. Alright, that was fun. So I'm leaving my loop? No, I'm staying in my loop. Let's close the loop here before going anywhere else. Oh, I see, of course. So I'm always getting this music. This is the puzzle music because health is always here. And he counts as a monster unless you use scripting to change the music. I had noted that I walked into a room with no other monsters than health. Little monster that he is. And wondered if scripting had been used to disable to make it ambient for these, but then I realized this was not the ambient track. And figured out what was really going on. What is this? Okay. So nobody who uses that's going to survive doing it. Unless on the same turn somebody hits that. Okay. Well, that seems not so terrible. So I want to ask you to come with me. Have you come here. Stop following me. Do this. No, why do I want that? If I try to do this... Now I can't get there, of course. So he needs to not be blocked at any point when this happens. Alright, so I think I need to make the request with him, like, standing next to me. Then pull him all along and always make sure he's stunned so he can't realize that he can't get there or something? That's a mechanic that I've never seen in any other room. I mean, health and a staff Like, how often do you push health around with a staff? Not very. It's not a thing that really happens much.
Going.
Now, why did you step there?
Hey, I'm blocked.
Hey, I'm blocked.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, so that counts as a come on. And now he's just following me instead. Okay.
Yep.
Dynamics. Don't do it, health.
Hey, I died.
I told you. Okay, so... alternate idea. Instead of doing all this, there might be a much easier way that might not even involve the staff.
Follow me.
Yep.
I don't know if this is going to work, but imagine if it did.
Wait here.
No problem.
Is that enough space?
Going.
I'm going to guess no. No, it isn't.
I
Okay,
died.
so now I know.
Going.
So, yeah, I need to do it the other way. Without him getting blocked.
Come on.
Okay.
Well, here, I can just go ahead and tap on that. Let him come to me.
Got it.
Okay, which puts him in a better spot there. Yeah, that helps, because then I can do stuff like that. And then he slips away from me.
Hey,
I'm blocked. Now don't bump him here. Well, then that doesn't do me any good then.
Follow me.
Yep.
Wow, that's so weird. So it's a thing I have to push that I'm not allowed to bump. So not having any luck turning this corner so far.
Now I can't get there.
I'm just back in this situation again. So he didn't realize he couldn't get there for a turn, so that was fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. I think. I don't think so anymore.
Hey, I'm blocked.
Okay, so being in that configuration would be a good one. That configuration being... be through here facing west, health right there. That would let me get through. Okay, so that's my... so at least I have a goal now.
Now I can't. Hey, I'm blocked.
It just doesn't let me, though. Okay. I mean, this is just kind of flailing around until something useful happens, and I don't know what that something's going to look like until I see it. Doesn't look like that. Okay, so then one step short of that. Could be Bithra standing here facing either this way or this way. Could be Bithra standing here facing west, or here facing west, or here facing west. So Half would have just had a full stun after being pushed into that position by what exactly?
Now I can't.
So yeah, the circumstance that I
Now I can't get.
Come on.
Okay.
Stay put.
Yeah.
yeah, circumstance I want is this. So to have gotten into that state, if I were in this state with him here, I'd push once, step here and be one turn off. None of that works. I mean, this is exactly what I'm going to have to do to turn this corner, right? Also, I see that this exists, so like this is enough space to make this turn then. Like this is a nicety that I won't have in the next couple of turns. If I'm even trying to do this the right way, I don't actually know. Now I can do that, which feels pretty good, actually. That almost seems like something I want. This is definitely not. None of that is right. He's very insistent
Get there.
on doing his job, which normally would be good. Now I can't get there. Now I can't get there. Hey, I'm blocked.
Come on.
I mean, if I could just do that without tapping his shoulder, then I'm not sure it would help that much, but it would help some. Obviously, this is the only way to start, so I have to start like this. The first time I get a choice is whether to do this or this, okay? And that's not going to work subsequently, so I might as well not start with it, right? I mean, if it makes it easier, then I don't know. So doing this is no good.
Now I can't get there.
So if I shuffle him around to there. I get a full stun like that. Could get a half stun like this. Then do one of those. I'm kind of using that space now. I feel like this can lead where I want it to. Oh, yes, it can like that. Okay, right, so that's the other way to get where I want to be. Instead of be through here facing west, he can be here facing northwest. Okay. There we go. Progress. I'm gonna say that's probably my goal state. He's slipped out of my reach. I can tell by the way it is. He's not slipped out of my reach because he decided to walk that way. But this is no good.
Hey, I'm blocked.
So I only got a half stun there, can't get a full stun there. Would block him if I did this. Oh, look what I did. There we go. How did I do that? Hang on. So he's in there. Gonna use a technique. What did I do?
Got it.
So right, goal state is there. So I mean, I need to do something different here, so understanding this might not help me, but it'll help me as a person. So when I came in there, I push him diagonally, bump him up there with the side of my staff, half stun, turn that way, walk all the way across orthogonally, blocking this space with my staff and this one with my body, which then lets me set that up. Okay, so if I had to do that again, let's see if I can at least repeat my steps. So I did this, and I turn all the way now, do this, and then do that. There we go. Okay, so that's how it's done. If I wanted to do it again here, I don't have the space to shove him here, so that wouldn't work anyway. Okay, so something different needs to happen now. He's not blocked. He's still not blocked. He did have to route around me, though. I'm gonna hope he goes... He didn't. What good would that have done me? Okay. Putting my staff in... Well, what I was about to say was not true. There's circumstances where that could be useful. What are the ways that I can push him in here? I need to be way on this side. And able to do some kind of... Wait, how's this gonna happen? Maybe he's far enough away now to where Bthrow just needs to run in here and win the race. Off by 1, so if I do a full stun on you before you do that, then I should have time, right? Okay. I even had an extra turn. Neat. Boy, this hold is great. This is every bit as good as I was hoping it was. No wonder it came so highly recommended. This is lovely. Okay, great. I closed the loop. Man, that was so cool. And yeah, just like an entirely new activity. I've never had to push Half with a staff without bumping him in a tight little space. I mean, like any combination of 2 of those things, mostly, I haven't had to do. That's so cool. Alright, this was 30 rooms, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm a little short of halfway, and there's probably a difficulty curve, so I'm probably gonna spend more time in rooms later on. Okay, cool. So yeah, see you next time to try a different loop.